Hello students, I am making a video today to describe what you need to do on your study guide, which is due by Friday. So, for the study guide, you guys can view it by going into either your assignments or modules. And within modules, you can scroll down to our unit module, and it is right here at the very bottom of the module. We're going to click it. And you need to submit it as a PDF. So we can click this and you can download it, and then you're able to edit this document, or you can copy and paste everything in this document, but you're going to have to convert it into a PDF file before you can submit it. It is the only type of file that is submitted for this assignment. If you have trouble with that, please reach out or do a quick Google search, and there should be plenty of ways to edit this and convert it into a PDF. Okay, so for your vocab, we're going to define all of these words: anatomy, physiology, homeostasis, concentration gradient, and cell differentiation. Also, you will have a diagram portion of your exam as well, so make sure you go back into your lectures and view those 9 abdominal regions and the cell structure diagram. In one of your Bellwork assignments, there was a practice quiz where you could practice labeling the cell diagram, and that is what I will use for your exam. Make sure you know what these medical terms mean. A lot of people were getting these wrong on a different course, so watch the lecture videos if you're unsure what these medical terms mean. And that should help you find your answers. Make sure you understand the difference between all of these terms. So superior, for example, means above, while inferior means below. What are the 11 body systems? So each of the 11 systems should go here. So for example, the integumentary system, and what is or are functions of each. So this should have a slash there. Pardon my improper grammar. And then at least have a general understanding of the functions of each. There is a quick video from one of the past lectures that I will reference here that gives you quicker functions to understand the functions of each body system. Just make sure you understand the general function of each. Number 5, compare and contrast the 2 types of feedback. There are just 2 types of feedback to help maintain homeostasis. And definitely know whether the signal is amplified or negated by the feedback. That is the biggest point I can give you there. Compare and contrast the ways in which concentrations of molecules can be varied throughout the body. So we talked about the different fluid compartments, and you should be able to use those fluid compartments to describe how we can separate different molecules or solutes and keep them at different concentrations. There's also different types of transport that help keep certain molecules at certain concentrations or allow for the movement of certain molecules against their concentration gradients through active or passive transport. I'm not going to go further into that. Describe the cell membrane and its unique characteristics or properties. So we want to talk about semi-permeability here, the hydrophobic head, the hydrophilic tails, how it's bilayered, and why is this unique? How does it create 2 different environments? All of these things can go here. You want to be able to name the important structures within a cell and their specific functions. So importantly, you want to know the ones that play a big role in protein synthesis, but overall just understand the general functions of each. If you need a review, that Cell City discussion board was amazing. Great job, students. So go back and refresh your understanding of these organelles using that Cell City discussion board. That's a great place to make analogies and to better understand each of these structures and their functions within the cell. Okay, describe DNA replication. We actually didn't talk too much about that here, so honestly, you can just skip number 9. For protein synthesis, I want you guys to understand the central dogma and basically how do we start at DNA and end with proteins using the words transcription, translation, and proteins, and putting those in the correct order where you start with DNA and you end with proteins. Finally, for comparing and contrasting mitosis and meiosis, while I do understand that they have a lot of similarities as far as the mechanisms that they undergo, I really want you to focus on what type of cells undergo mitosis versus what type of cells undergo meiosis. All right, guys, I will be posting a video on Monday that you should watch before you take the exam that will contain the answers that will best help you prepare for the exam using this study guide. In the meantime, if you have any questions, please reach out. Don't forget to complete your bell and exit ticket in the announcements today and submit it by Friday. All right, guys, I'll see you soon.